Guys, I finally found the biggest reason why I have a hard time with Dark Souls 3. Why I have a hard time liking Dark Souls 3, enjoying playing, feeling in control, feeling that I got good and I'm not just doing random stuff and always the wrong stuff. And I I have noticed it before vaguely, but I wasn't sure. And then I noticed it again, and I had some moments when I was finding it. I thought, wait a minute. And I see a lot of people complain, but I haven't seen any video praising Dark Souls 3 or criticizing Dark Souls 3 to ever mention this one. Everyone mentions it's linear, it's too grey and boring. It has a very hard non-stop combo, very fast action that it's hard to figure out. But there was one thing. There was one thing that made me doing mistakes. And we will see it. And I already show you what it is. But we will see it again. And I also want to see if it really existed in the previous games. Or maybe because the previous games had a slower nature, you didn't end up doing it too much. It's action queuing. And I noticed I was doing that before and I thought maybe there was a little bit of a delay. So the thing is, many times, maybe in the panic of the battle, I was like, roll, roll. Many times I would end up, I panic and I start attacking an enemy. I stop now. And I stopped and I'm like, no, 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 no. No, no, roll. And I would, I guess you could go into a panic mode and attack. And many times, before my second swing, I would say, okay, stop attacking, I killed the enemy. Or it seems so. And it will do a third attack. Or I will roll. 1, 2, and then I stop. Now it doesn't do that so much. Maybe it's in a specific, maybe it's a frame rate thing also. Yeah. Halfway the roll, halfway the first roll, I press another roll. Maybe it must be halfway there. So I'm pressing now. I pressed while my head was down a second time. Maybe I could show the press. I will tell you when I press. Now. And then I stop pressing. Now. I shouldn't have rolled twice. Attack. Now. Wait. Now. Now. Before even. Now. Ah, my stamina is down, that's why. Now. But my first attack isn't finished. So the game has a horrible thing that's called input queuing. So, and people say, oh, it punishes you if you panic roll or you button mash. And I don't think this thing exists. This is the whole reason why I'm fighting some very hard fights. The fight is very fast, okay, and you're like, no, I need to roll, now I need to attack. Attack, okay, now I need to roll. But I might have pressed another one and there is a delay because instead of doing an attack after the two attacks, doing a roll, it does the third. Then I'm like, no, I wanted to make a roll. So I'm like, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I wanted to roll. I can escape. So the whole game has this mechanic of extreme input queuing. So you make an action, an attack, roll, or whatever. Maybe you can do it with healing. Before I finished my attack, before halfway the animation, I press Estus. Maybe even before. I pressed it before. Now Estus! Now Estus! Even before. Attack Estus! Attack Estus! My expectation, although that could be strategic, because you can attack and then drink Estus. Maybe I could use it in some boss fight. Thinking about. My expectation is that this attack has to finish and then I can drink. Maybe even retrieve the animation. But no, there is delay attack, so if halfway an action you press anything else, a roll and attack, it does the attack. Okay, maybe if you know that that's the thing. Man, many times you are in the stress of the battle and you're gonna make decision on the split second and then you get fucked. And I notice many times maybe that's not a good I've noticed many times I notice that I will end up. Let's see. Okay, now I stop because I'm more conscious of it. I guess now, because I'm more conscious, is it because I'm lighter? Is it that if I have heavier armor, the game does that to you? You end up being heavier. And man, this is the whole thing this game sucks. It's not the linearity, it's not the very fast pace, it's because see, I made the third attack there because I was button mashing. Oh, he's giving a raw gem every time. I made the third attack. Because I'm bottom massing. That's exactly why. But this one, because I have calculated, I see 1, 2, 3. I guess that's the issue. And they might say, you have to play in a relaxed mode. And I think this is very anticlimactic, because in this game, especially in very fast bosses, now because those are easy, it doesn't happen all the time. But if I'm in a very intense fight, and I'm like, I have to run and smash that thing, and I'm pressing as much as I can, I'm gonna do sometimes, I'm gonna register more than one action or roll. Maybe I have to get good. But if there is one reason, especially when you have an intense fight, that this happens, that this screws your playthrough, that you never feel in control, you feel like you are making a mistake. It's also in relation with enemies doing delayed attack in order to catch your panic roll. But the panic roll is not that you continue roll. The panic roll is that you, before the second roll finish, you decided, okay, maybe I should stop rolling. But then because it goes near the end of the second, it says, okay, I'm gonna do the game said I'm gonna do one more roll, even if you stopped before the second roll. I'm gonna do a third roll. It should be after, or at least very narrowly closed there. And then you do another, and then you panic because you get hit. You get hit by that, and then you go. Do you know when you try to balance thing, or you try to tilt, I don't know, a bicycle or something, and you panic because you are gonna fall, and then you try to go from the other side, and it goes further, and it goes on the other side, and on the other side you're whoa. I need to show that with there must be a phenomenon about that. How is the phenomenon called where you tilt something to another one side, then panic and overcorrect to tilt the right side? Now you tilted it more harshly, so now it goes wrong, and you overcorrect the left side more, and you just have to pause and keep the balance. Yeah, I mean it's overcompensation, it's oscillation due to overcorrect. This is what happened. You have the delayed attack, your brain Dark Souls. You start attacking, you're like, roll, attack. But because of the action queuing, it's not your fault. It's not like after the second action you continued pressing the button. You stopped briefly before the second. You have noticed it. No, attack. No, stop. There is a counter attack. I have to roll that thing. But no, the game goes, oh, no, it goes to the third attack. And then you get staggered by that, and you do, no, roll. You press the roll, and then it does a roll after, and it hits you, and you roll twice, but the enemy now is doing a bit of delay attack, so it catches your twice roll, and then you get into this spiral But because of this plays a big role. It is your panic. They say get good, don't panic roll, don't button mass. But this is also happening. This thing in Dark Souls 3, you press circle to dodge, but if you were to rain the attack is. There is also that thing that if you get staggered, if you press to dodge and it was a bit too late, you get you get hit, stagger, and then it still rolls after. Instead of you being, oh, I got hit. Wait for a freaking moment, because maybe my next action should be to attack back or do something else, or if I do another roll and his incoming attack is a delayed attack and catches that roll. So you might change your mind at the very end, but also before the previous action. If you change your mind after or very close or at the end of the last action, yeah, maybe the next action should happen because it was precise at the moment. But here, this happens too early. The game prematurely says, no, you type this action. And so you also get into this oscillation to overcorrection because there is a delay and your brain accepts some real time action and it's delayed. This is what happens, man. I was playing a shoot 'em up, something in Mame, in MAME, with a controller that has long delay, and I couldn't control my spaceship because I was moving up and it was moving delayed, and I was like, no, and then I was moving down. There was always a delay, like half a second, or maybe a quarter of a second. My God, and that was bad with MAME, with 2D games, because you overcompensated. You were seeing something wrong. You had to predict, and this is very bad. Dark Souls 3 at the end, I don't mind as much. I start liking its world. Okay, it's linear, it's very dry, but there's something good about its world still, about its environment. There's some good stuff. And most of the bosses are not hard. Some of them are pushovers. But I understand now the hidden factor that screwed me up with Dark Souls 3 was that. And surely I can change my playing style to carefully consider the next move. But how can you carefully consider the next move if things come to you so fast? And if you delay a bit and don't take an action, you're gonna get hit. It's gonna be the opposite, that you didn't roll too early. And search about this, and you find a lot of articles. This one. I always hate queuing describing the player's action, the character's action. Damage the image. People were complaining about the ADP. Everyone is talking about that. They say Elden Ring has it. Possibly the newer from softs. So guys, we found. Without this, I could have learned to get good with certain bosses. Forget it. I mean, you have Dark Souls 2. Oh my god, ADP, and I'm rolling and I'm getting hit by hitboxes that are insane. And I anticipated that I wasn't gonna hit. But at least in Dark Souls 2, Last time I remember, I wasn't doing addition. I'm gonna check it because Dark Souls 2 or 1, they might slightly do it, but in a much less degree. Maybe all games did it. I'm gonna check this one now. And if I had Elden Ring, I could check Elden Ring. Maybe Elden Ring kept it. Maybe Bloodborne does it, but oh no, no. The controls don't work. What happened with the controls? No, 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 no. I'm gonna have to restart. What happened with the controls now? What? Oh god. But I pressed escape. Oh, finally. What happened? It just stopped. There is a bug that happens. That's a different thing. Maybe it's Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, I don't remember. That if the controller stops working, it's over. You have to reboot the whole PC. Let me see. Let me see if this was always a problem. And I just happened to figure it out on Dark Souls 3. Because the nature of Dark Souls 3... The nature of Dark Souls 3 was such that I always have to panic and button mash more. While here it's like, okay. Now there is always a delay. I press it and then... That's the other thing, but that's a bit different. Oh my, the moveset feels different. The rolling is more that there is less delay in the rolling. I press. The rolling is more snappy actually. Some people will say no, Dark Souls 2 has the worst one. I press the roll. Tuck, 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 tuck. It's direct. And now I'm gonna press it twice. Tuck, tuck. Okay, so tuck, tuck. Okay, there is, but I see. If you press it twice, now I press it earlier. It might be more delayed. So it did happen. Let's wait for my stamina. Yeah, but now I stopped pressing the roll, so I'm gonna press I stop. The thing is I stopped after. Stop now. Stop now. Stop. 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 Later. And it's snappier. And you don't panic into doing it. Because the game has much slower stamina and it's depleted more, you're not gonna roll 50 times in a row. Okay, there might be a delay. Let's see with the attacks. So I'm gonna do stop. Okay, stamina. Maybe the thing is masked by the low stamina. Cause many times when it didn't happen I realized, yeah, because there wasn't even a stamina for this to happen. Stop. So what I do when I say stop, okay, when I say start, I start button mashing. When I say stop, I stop button mashing. Start! Stop! Okay, I stopped too late and it did it. Start! Stop! Start! Stop! Okay, yeah, there goes the third one. Start! Stop. So it kinda exists. Stop. Okay. Before okay, there is, okay, I get it. There is a delay, but it's tighter. It's definitely tighter. And, the game, and Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, they are slower anyway, so they don't get you into, no, I didn't want to do this extra attack. It's more calculated. So even the nature of the game, Dark Souls 2 could have the action queuing of Dark Souls 3, and it would still be better. Because the attacks are slower and you can take it casually. You can be like, okay, the enemies are similar. I'm gonna stab you and stop. I'm gonna stab you and do the other one. So there is a delay. I'm gonna stab and heal. Heal doesn't work. Heal. Heal now. Heal even now. Okay, that might be a negative because heal now. Oh my god. Heal now. Heal. I said heal. Okay, I get it. This is the reason because why sometimes in this one I can use it as an advantage in Dark Souls 3. This is the reason why in this one I'm like, oh, attack, I must heal. Oh, I pressed it. Why didn't I not heal? Oh god, I had to press it again. There is no action queuing for the heal, which means if you tend in Dark Souls 3 to say I'm gonna attack and press a heal button beforehand so that heal happens immediately. If you do this in Dark Souls 3, if you are used to this kind of play and come in Dark Souls 2 and do it and see, oh, that doesn't work. I was just standing there not healing. I lost my window of opportunity to heal. You would be blaming Dark Souls 2 because you are used to Dark Souls 3. But the roll and attack action, yeah, okay, you can chain action Q or chain. You can do roll and attack beforehand. Roll, attack now. Let's see. Roll, attack. Attack before. Roll, attack. I press it quite before. Tack, tack. So okay, it takes it quite before. Roll, roll. Roll, roll. Okay, it gives... The timing is different. It makes it so that you don't so easily panic roll or queue a roll. Attack, attack. Attack, attack. Attack, attack. Attack, attack. Attack, attack. Maybe if it's in the middle of the swing. Yeah, if you press it in the middle of the swing. I press a second attack on the middle of the swing. Yeah, now this is quite indicative because you see even the animation is weird. I press the strong and then the sword, and it does this snap. Press, press, and then it does it. Okay, this is how you chain it. It might be snappier. It might be better. It might be... You don't end up very frequently over-attacking, over-rolling. And because the game is slower by nature, you don't end up panicking so much. You work more calculated. Even the ADP, you don't roll 20 times. You are like, I have fewer invisible frames. I have to roll exactly. It puts you in the mentality to time your roll, not just panic roll. But because the game is designed like that, you say, oh, that works. Initially you would be like, I rolled and I got hit, and I don't know what to do, but you learn the enemy patterns, you learn the boss patterns, especially the bosses, and you're like, I'm gonna roll now, I'm gonna roll now. And the rolling, it seems that there is no delay. There was a delay in Dark Souls 3. It seems that when I press the roll button, there is a rule that if you hold, because if you hold it runs, it's not gonna roll. So the game rolls on the button release and not the button press. But however I do it, it feels snappy. It feels that I rolled exactly the play. I can't believe it. It seems more delayed on Dark Souls 3, even that thing. So you don't need to panic roll. Again, even the shield. One tack. I pressed it twice. I didn't do tack, and now I'm gonna press it. I changed it. Unbelievable. So I see now how it works. It's both better, so you really learn to play strategically in this game and be precise. It doesn't put you in panic mode usually, and it's snapper so that you don't do the mistakes so much. But it gives you the opportunity to chain. So it's a bit later, and also I guess the only negative is that the healing doesn't work. You're about to finish an attack, even near the end of the attack, and you press the healing, because now I realize in Dark Souls 2 many times I would be low in health, finished my attack, even at the very end, and I was pressing the healing, and I was like, oh, I'm just standing there and I didn't heal. I have to press it again. So now I see the difference. But at least everything else works. I have the Prepare to Die edition. People say that the Prepare to Die edition, the art direction they changed the art direction a bit on the remaster. Slightly bit though. It's not like a big change like Demon Souls. I want to see how it is in Dark Souls remastered though. These are things I never noticed, to be honest. But in both Dark Souls 1 and 2, the nature of the game is such. Besides, probably it doesn't have the horrible action queuing. It's so long since I last played this game. It feels so weird, man. Let's see how it feels. There is more delay in the roll. The snappiest is Dark Souls 2. Now the moveset... that feels snappier maybe. The weapons are always a bit delayed in a way, not in the animation, but... Level 52. Why is there an item there? Did I never collect it? Was I playing a challenge with this one? Oh, that's a nice suit. I forgot how good even Dark Souls 1 looks like. Despite being a much... Am I loading a mod? Maybe I'm using a mod and it looks a bit better. Why are all these items? What was I doing? And I'm... Oh, is this a randomizer maybe? No, I have leveled up. I'm in the Roadflow Covenant Forest Garden. Yeah, I have some weird stuff. Maybe I was playing a randomizer. I can't explain it. So let's see. Roll. Yeah, it did the roll. Okay. It has chaining. Roll. Early before. Okay. So you roll and halfway when your head is down. Roll. Roll. Okay. Attack. I did it later. It always had the delay. It just wasn't that bad. Attack. I did it before. Oh, actually, attack. Attack. Let's see. Let's do it earlier. Attack. Okay, too early. I see. Attack. Okay. Attack. So, the chaining, the action Q or chaining, always existed. Always. Attack, roll. Yeah. Roll, attack. So yeah, if you panic, you're like, oh, let's roll. Ah, but maybe I can interrupt it. Attack, roll. Attack, roll. Yeah, you cannot do. Attack, roll. Attack, roll. Okay, you cannot interrupt. If a second command comes, so I attack and before my attack finishes, I do another attack, and I do a roll after. So I do another attack and I roll. Let's see. Another attack. Okay, no, the third one is not. I have to input the roll command in the second attack. Like attack, roll. So every button was pressed prematurely, and it does doing the queuing. I have been playing 800 hours and I didn't notice that there is this queuing. How about the healing? Attack, heal. Oh my god, it does the healing. It's Dark Souls 2 that broke that. Attack, healing. Too early. Roll, healing. Oh my god. Heal, attack. Heal, attack. Heal, attack. Okay, it has to finish the healing. But attack, healing. I pressed the healing before. Roll, healing. Too early. Roll, healing. Okay, this is the thing that Dark Souls 2 does bad, and I never noticed. I vaguely noticed when I was expecting to press the heal and heal, even at the end of an attack, I was doing like that, and then I was doing heal now in Dark Souls 2, and it was like, why didn't I not heal? Why am I just looking? It's good to know. Man, I'm missing this game, Dark Souls 1 and 2, because you go and you're like, come my way. I'm missing, man, it felt so good, the parties there. I'm missing this game. I'm just missing it. But that's the good thing with Dark Souls 1, especially Dark Souls 1. That was the good thing, is that it was playing. So suppose I panic roll. Yeah, if you stop the register. But no, I finished the move. It only registers at the very end. I think it is snappier. I think in Dark Souls 3 you could do... Okay, suppose you want to do 2 attacks and not 3. You would do 1, 2... No, this is at the end. 1. Maybe it's the weapon. It's after the half. Man, Dark Souls 1 felt so good because everything was strategic. The bosses were strategic, you were like... And the animation was really good. So it had this... Maybe people call that weight. Here's this go, that you attacked and maybe you did another one because you press it before the end, after half of the attack. Even the plunge attacks are amazing. The plunge attack don't work in Dark Souls 2. I noticed something when I press, yeah, and I realized when I press to go two-handed. Ah, yes, sometimes you have that. Two-handed. Okay. Two-handed. Okay, it did work. I thought there was a delay there. Okay, all of the games has this delay input. But both Dark Souls 1 and 2, because of the more slow strategic file, usually it's very comfort game. And people will say, how can Dark Souls be a comfort game? Dark Souls is so hard that it just breaks your... No, it's going. You go and you're like, come on guys, done, roll, parry, attack, attack, attack. And you might say, yeah, maybe I should be playing like that in Dark Souls 3. But Dark Souls 3 things move so fast, they are so crazy, that you lose your shit. You lose your shit, you end up... Now I pressed it, but I'm still light there. This has been taken. This is the Zweihänder. But everything else is not being taken. This is not been taken. And now I see that even Dark Souls 2 feels good. I mean, Dark Souls 3 can feel good in its own way. Except with this delay bullshit. Which is either worse, it might be slightly worse. It might be slightly more sensitive. And maybe I have to check if there is a delay. Maybe I have to check if your problem was a combination of input delay with QA action queuing. Because maybe that's it. It could be as simple as a vsync option. Disable vsync. Force disable vsync for this one. It could have been just that. That made it really bad. In combination with the